Security management. Security management is the systematic process of identifying, assessing, and implementing controls to protect an organization's information, assets, and personnel from risks. It involves creating policies, practices, and technologies that safeguard sensitive data, ensure business continuity, and reduce vulnerabilities against various threats, such as cyber attacks, unauthorized access, and data breaches. Security management covers everything from digital security, such as firewalls and encryption, to physical security, such as access controls and surveillance. So, why do we need security management? Security management helps prevent unauthorized access to sensitive information, including personal data, intellectual property, and customer records. With strong security protocols, organizations can guard against data breaches and maintain data confidentiality. A single security incident can lead to significant financial costs from fines, lawsuits, and lost revenue. Effective security management minimizes these risks, protecting the organization's bottom line and reducing recovery costs if incidents occur. Security management includes plans for responding to incidents and keeping critical operations running. Business continuity plans and disaster recovery strategies are essential for minimizing downtime and recovering quickly after disruptions. Many industries are governed by strict regulations, such as GDPR for data privacy and HIPAA for healthcare information. Security management helps organizations comply with these regulations, avoiding penalties and ensuring customer trust. Customers, partners, and stakeholders expect their information to be secure. Strong security management builds confidence by showing that the organization values privacy and takes responsibility for safeguarding information. Cyber threats are constantly evolving, with new vulnerabilities and tactics emerging regularly. Security management enables organizations to stay up to date with threat intelligence, adapt defenses, and respond proactively to emerging risks. Security breaches can disrupt day-to-day operations by impacting critical systems and data. Effective security management reduces the likelihood of these disruptions and helps organizations recover more efficiently, maintaining productivity and service quality. Moving on to the core aspects of security management. Security management begins with risk assessment and management, which involves identifying, evaluating, and prioritizing risks across an organization's assets, systems, and processes. This includes determining which assets are valuable, analyzing potential threats, such as malware or unauthorized access, and assessing any vulnerabilities within systems. Risk management doesn't end at identification, it involves applying controls and safeguards to mitigate those risks, which could include deploying firewalls, training employees, or updating policies. Risk management is a continuous process that adapts to the ever-evolving threat landscape and ensures that organizations remain vigilant and prepared for new challenges. Access control and identity management are crucial for ensuring that only authorized individuals have access to sensitive data and systems. This often involves role-based access control, RBAC, where permissions are granted based on roles, and the principle of least privilege, limiting each user's access to only what is necessary for their job. Multi-factor authentication adds another layer of security, requiring multiple forms of verification to confirm identities. For high-risk areas, privileged access management is used to closely monitor and control access by users with elevated permissions, helping prevent misuse of high-level accounts. In the event of a security breach, incident response and management becomes essential. This process begins with incident detection, where security information and event management (CM) tools help monitor systems for suspicious activity. Once a threat is detected, it's categorized and prioritized based on its potential impact. Containment measures, like isolating affected systems, help limit damage, while mitigation efforts focus on neutralizing the threat. After the threat is eliminated, recovery efforts restore systems and data to normal operation. A post-incident review follows, helping to identify root causes and strengthen future defenses. Developing and enforcing security policies forms the backbone of security management. Policies are guidelines that dictate everything from acceptable use of devices to data handling and incident response. These rules ensure that everyone in the organization understands their security responsibilities and the procedures to follow. Common policies include data protection guidelines, remote access rules, and business continuity plans, which specify how to respond to major incidents and keep operations running in case of disruptions. Regular updates to these policies reflect changes in the threat landscape and legal requirements, making sure the organization stays compliant and secure. Employee awareness and security training is another critical pillar of security management. Since human error is a common cause of security breaches, training employees to recognize and avoid threats, like phishing emails, is invaluable. Cyber hygiene practices, such as using strong passwords, applying software updates, and following data privacy principles, help establish a secure foundation within the workforce. Phishing simulations and regular workshops reinforce these practices, creating a security-conscious culture that reduces the likelihood of successful attacks. Organizations must also consider compliance and audits to verify that they meet legal, regulatory, and industry standards. Regulations like GDPR and HIPAA require stringent data protection measures, and non-compliance can result in severe penalties. Regular audits, conducted either internally or by third parties, help ensure adherence to these standards and highlight any security gaps. Compliance and audit processes also involve reporting metrics to track improvements and demonstrate accountability to stakeholders, regulators, and clients. Beyond digital safeguards, physical security measures protect an organization's facilities and assets from unauthorized access. Perimeter controls like fences, security personnel, and surveillance cameras secure the building, while access restrictions, such as biometric entry or keycards, limit access to sensitive areas like server rooms. Environmental controls, such as fire suppression systems and backup power, protect critical equipment against natural threats, ensuring physical spaces remain secure and functional. Finally, continuous improvement and adaptation is essential in security management due to the constantly evolving nature of cyber threats. Organizations stay current on emerging risks through threat intelligence and by sharing information with industry groups. Regular red and blue team exercises, where one team simulates attacks while another defends, help test and improve defenses. Continuous updates to software, alongside a proactive patch management strategy, address vulnerabilities as they're discovered, keeping systems resilient to new threats.